My dad, the former King Thord, was a drunk. He's often celebrated for uniting ANGERMANLAND as its own kingdom, but his impulsiveness and lack of foresight often went unnoticed. The last few days with him were nothing out of the ordinary. It started with the usual heavy round of drinking, and, as it always did, ended up with one of his infamous rants on Asatru principles and how the rampant loose morals were plaguing the realm. On this particular night, though, he was a bit more zealous. He had arranged marriage for one of the alleged fornicators, and subsequently ordered the guards to imprison another. The marriage went off without a hitch, but the jailers returned empty-handed, and that was the final straw. One drink too many, they said, but yeah, now I'm king. Thrown in charge of a realm split up by my brother Braj, amidst a war I'm not even sure why exists. With the constant threat of so-called claimants gunning for my head, I'm starting to understand why my father clung to his vices. For now, it is my mission as King Dog to hold this fracturing realm together by any means necessary. Hello everybody, S Monty Gaming back again with ANGERMANLAND, and this time as King Dog. And yeah, we really shouldn't get attached to our rulers because, damn, I miss King Thord. But in any case, let's take a quick look around and figure out what we're gonna do this episode. The northern counties in de jure Sampi are a good thought, but some of these guys have wifed up some strong alliances, which actually leads me to believe that a Norway invasion may be a better choice. Look at this. Maria and her creepy husband, I think from episode 2, was able to take over the throne by faction. Her troops and her allies are only just above 2k, and yeah, this might be a thing in the near future. Oh wait, look, Denmark is kind of a mess. Yeah, they're shot. 854 troops without any allies, and actually they're about to be overthrown by a claimant faction. Speaking of claimants, Callum here is doing his Callum things, and really it's Duke Sigurd who's providing the bulk of the strength. Let's see if we could do something about that. We're gonna go ahead and place my spy master in the Duke's court to see if we can get anything useful. While we're at it, we'll get Peter to do his control thing that you know he loves so much. One minor goal I was considering was to hold all the counties in my 2 duchies. Hälsingland here is the only one I lack, and actually Count Ake has no kids. Unfortunately, we won't be able to kill him without help, so we're gonna go ahead and find his spy master in hopes some swaying can get his support in a future scheme. As usual, we've got a bunch of stuff to address in the current situation panel. We'll just clear out a bunch of these because we know the deal. I'm finding it very strange that with 2 of the 3 electors voting our way, Legende is still only in 2nd place. It actually looks like Rizzo is in 1st, and I'm not really sure who's voting for him. Wait, actually, we can see that right here. 33 votes from our good friend Duke Sigurd. I see. Yeah, I'm beginning to hate this dude too now, and you're so lucky we suck at this. Alright, enough dilly-dallying, let's get some momentum going. Seeing as Denmark is offering itself to the realm, it's only right we take it. King Sven III. Oh god, why can't I ever remember this? And yeah, we're very far off with respect to the prestige costs, and it also looks like we're gonna need another 2 ranks of fame. Looks like it's episode 2 all over again, just with a much weaker ruler. I guess it's time to go ahead and take a page out of our father's book and let's get raiding. Some of these counties are pretty broke, though, yeah, it looks like these counties down here are fairly wealthy. We're gonna go ahead and get the boys ready to raid. Oh, looks like we were already hunting, so a quick 150 prestige to start things off. Not bad. Before we roll out though, I'm gonna make sure of one thing. Here we go. Sigurd, we're gonna force Sigurd to fight in hopes of a misfortunate accident. Now that we've formed up, we've got 2 groups of raiders, so I'm gonna go ahead and send this southern half into Elfin, and then the northern dudes can go up here. Well, Count Toke. Why is it that everybody wants my throne? This dude has always been a headache as well. There's nothing we could do to him right now, and oh, he's our strongest vassal. I guess we should just let it happen. Or we can celebrate his timely passing. That's amazing. I mean, terribly tragic, of course. I'm not sure whether or not Count Toke was in Callum's faction, but in any case, we're still strong enough to keep them quiet for now. Ooh, a son. Welcome to the world, Bryce. Which reminds me, we've got to make sure our kids are being taught properly. Legende and Riso, you guys can go ahead and learn a few things from our realm smarty pants, Linda. Oh my, look at these factions. What, does everybody with an ass think they can just stroll up and sit on my throne? I mean, Count Kolbjorn, who the hell are you? And why am I not surprised nobody supports you? In any case, our raids are moving along, and we're going to go ahead and cash in on our southern troops loot. And now that these guys are done, we can drop theirs off too and head right back out. Ooh, it looks like our raiders have picked up some fresh meat for our cells. Count Schooly, he's willing to pay 44 gold for his freedom. Pure profit. Looks like we also have a few others in our prison as well, but they're all broke, so we're going to hold on to them for now. Of course. This thing again. I think we've done pretty well with our raids, and we can finally route our troops back home. These guys have got 95 gold in tow. And given we're pretty flush with gold, this option allows us to spend 20 of it for some tax modifiers. Oh god. Classic Dag. Now that our troops have found their way back and we've got the prestige, it's time to unveil my secret plan. Operation See Ya Callum. We'll just head on over to Valencia and... Oh my god. Why am I so dense? You know what? I'm gonna just blame Chief Dag on this one. I'll explain my plan once we're ready. So for now, let's make sure that we've got reminders on for all these decisions because I want to do everything. Given we've got construction bonuses, how about we get to building something? Upgrading the gathering halls would equate to some control growth and additional prestige, so why not? You know what? Now that I think about it, we should be pretty close to that architect perk. Nice, yeah, 4 months. Best we go ahead and cancel this for the time being so that we can take advantage of those bonuses. I'm sorry, it seems like I keep making plans and then rerouting because of something I hadn't considered. Let's actually try to execute on something for once. Here we go, Ronala is looking super weak. We're going to go ahead and battle them as we could get some fame out of the deal, and I'm sure a few battles wouldn't hurt either. More than likely, I'm just going to use half my troops for this, but for some reason I can't disband these guys at the moment. Maybe they just got to be a little bit further from the hostile troops here. Look at this, a cannibal secret. Maybe Beggett was right, and we've got a cult somewhere in the realm. Ilmatar, you know what? You're not looking too well either. You should probably start cooking your meat, or something like that. Given we've got some factions building support, I think blackmailing Count Hjodmund for a hook would be a good idea. Ugh, stress too. Oh well. Oh, and our route to the war goal appears to cross paths with Ronala's raiders. I hope they've got gold in their pockets. Oh, look at that. We actually ran into Norway's troops. Looks like they're going to drop relatively easy, and we're going to pick up 120 prestige for our efforts. In addition, it looks like we're going to be able to pick up that architect perk. These discounts should be useful when we start building again. The joys of being Dag. Looks like I could potentially change Duke Sigurd's vassal obligations, but not for 80 gold. So we're just going to have to accept the stress, though some opinion is always nice. We'll finish off these raiders and grab their gold, thank you. Also looks like that battle resulted in 69 fame. Nice. Look at this, more children, this time a little girl. Here, you can be Emperor of... No, actually, that's gonna look a little bit weird. You shall be Spartus. Now we just watch as our troops head towards that tiny group of defenders on the war goal. Easy enough. Now, whilst we siege down Ronala, let's go ahead and see what we can do about the Callum faction, given they've strengthened a bit. Count Ake and Count Torbrin can be handed off to a duke, and actually our nephew, who I think was the former king of Sweden. Yeah, that's him, with the dead father. Sorry about that. Maybe we can make it up to him with a few vassals. Here you go. Take Count Ake and Count Torbrin under your wings. Now they're your problem. This little shuffle makes Callum's faction plans much less impressive. We're about 3/4 of the way to Illustrious. With 5 months to go on this war, things are moving along. We're just about to finish this siege, and it looks like Ronala wants one last dance. Sure guys, why the heck not? Oh, look at that. We've got ourselves a prisoner. It's only 10 gold, but given we have the war goal, we should be able to get this ransom and remain at 100% war score. Yep. So be it. Alright, given we've got a bit of cash now, I think restructuring is in order. The primary benefit, though, is this 300 prestige. That should get us pretty close to the next level of fame. There we go. The High Chiefdom of Smallland is established. We're going to go ahead and give it to a count in the area. Count Dan here hates me, but he isn't in any factions at the moment, so maybe this will keep him happy for the time being. We're going to go ahead and grant him Lord Mayor Emund as his vassal as well. Our champion pool is looking kinda weak, so with this extra prestige, I'm thinking we're going to have to find some new fighters. Yes! Looks like all we had to do was unpause, and now we are the illustrious King Dog, which means Operation Siakalum is back on the menu. Alright, let's get this underway. Duke Radomir, nothing's going to stop this now. Prepare for war. The plan is, if we win, to grant this duchy to Callum and then grant him independence. This way, he'll be outside of our borders and hopefully no longer able to stir up trouble. We'll get our troops ready in the south of ANGERMANLAND, then march right to the capital. It looks like they're a bit beat up, so hopefully we can make this pretty quick. Our conquest will start with half of our troops sitting on the capital holding and sieging. It also looks like they've got a small group of defenders hanging around, but I'm not too worried. Yep, here they come, together roughly only 2,200 troops, but when we collapse our supporting army onto battle, we should have a clean win. I'm okay with it not being too clean. Sorry, Sigurd, I hope that's a deep cut. Who are these guys? Yeah, this is a big set of hostiles barreling towards us. They must be whoever's occupying this county currently. I just really hope we finish up the siege progress before they engage, as this should give us a fighting chance. Oh, let's see. 7 days to finish up, 8 days for these guys, and 7 days for them. Oh, I think this is going to be a coin flip. Yes, it looks like we've flipped the county just in time, and the battle indicator has turned green. Hold the line, boys! We're slightly behind in troop size, so I guess it's going to have to come down to some commander roles. Come on, Peter Horn, you could do it! Yeah, we're holding it together, but we are slipping, and yeah, without any big rolls in our favor, we're starting to break. There it goes. Oh well, a parting wound for our favorite Duke as well. Ooh, another daughter. You know, I'm running out of names, so we'll just wait for more boys. There we go, running away in defeat, and it actually looks like that hostile army was looking to take back their occupation. I'm kind of hoping, though, if they win their war, it doesn't nullify mine in some way. Taking a look at our troops, I'm feeling kind of weak at the moment. We're going to go ahead and get Prussia involved. They're right here, so, yep, come on over. It also looks like that loss has given Callum's faction a bit of an edge. Now they're rocking 88% of our strength and building some discontent. I really can't wait until you're gone. Looks like we're prone to some attrition if we run right back to re-siege, so we're gonna have to take this slow and methodically. I'll sit our troops on Circipania, and it looks like our allies are gonna land up north in Rana. I'm not seeing any resistance, and it looks like the other wars ended without affecting ours, thankfully. It also looks like we can finish up this siege and move on into Ksenia. Once we're finished with this, we'll hit the capital. Yep, it's mine. Every single kid, Dag, huh? You've got some real trust issues, man. With 7 months on this siege, let's go ahead and see what we can do. We've been swaying Count Aki's spymaster, and now he kinda likes us. Just curious though, I wonder if that's enough to make him bribable in a murder plot. Oh god. I forgot that we're just. That's a lot of stress for just messing around with things. And yeah, there are quite a few reasons Harold is not going to be into this. Damn, this was just a waste. We're going to go ahead and cancel and pretend this never happened. Rana is just about to fall, and it looks like we can go ahead and grab another stewardship perk. Now that we've been collecting a few hooks, I'm thinking golden obligations could be a nice source of income. At this point, I'm considering changing lifestyle focus, but I want to think on it a bit. Yeah, our prestige is pretty weak, and what actually happened to our troop count? Yeah, this is making me lean towards something with martial, though I really feel like diplomacy is the best. Yeah, let's just grab majesty. The prestige generation is just too good at this stage of the game for us. Alright, we've got quite a bit of notifications up here, so let's take care of a few. A quick ransom for 10 gold, why not? We also can hand off a vassal, I guess that's cool. And yeah, this is the juicy stuff. Demand payment. Nice, 50 gold. I'm in. stress. What the hell, Dag? You can't do anything. No, I'm not going to accept this. Let's see what we can go ahead and do. A feast would alleviate some stress as we are generous, but 100 gold, no thank you. Wait, generous you say? Let's go ahead and try something. If I were to offer, let's say, Duke Dan here some gold, yeah, 30 stress. But no way I'm going to pay that price. Instead, let's go ahead and check out a concubine. I know they'll do anything for a tiny sum of money. Here you go, Saga. Ah, what a release. Maybe one day we can build a place where I can go to shower women with some gold coins. That'd be fun. Oh, a son. No, Bota, this one is going to be Anthony V. Oh, look at that. I hadn't noticed our allies moving up to the capital, and since our siege is completed, we might as well join the party. With 74% war score, this should be all we need to finish out the war. Oh no, this is getting close. 25 days left on the siege, and Callum's claim to my throne can fire at any time. I'm hoping we've got enough time to finish this up, enforce demands, and then give the land to Callum. After that, we can cut him free without any conflict, and for now, we'll just have to watch. Awesome. No faction demands, and we can put an end to this war. I'll see you, dude. Looks like we've inherited some sort of war. Alright, let's go ahead and execute on Operation See Ya, Callum. First thing we're going to want to do is... Oh, wait a minute. He's not even in my court at the moment. Luckily, Callum has no problems coming back home. That would have messed things up a bit. And actually, the other war can be settled via white peace. I think we're going to go ahead and do that for now, just so we don't have to deal with it. Perfect. Next, let's go ahead and give Callum the good news. Hey man, guess what? You can go ahead and rule some fresh new lands. Here you go. I hope this makes you very happy. And oh, guess what? See ya, Callum. Nice. Now he's on his own and out of our hair. You know, if he does survive, maybe we'll go ahead and switch to him at some point and get revenge on ANGERMANLAND. For now, it looks like a lot is going on within our kingdom. Quite a few civil wars being fought. Oh well, right now it's our time to recover troops and we can't be bothered. I think that once we've reinforced though, our negative prestige should be back positive. Oh, what the hell? No. Oh, I guess putting a faction's claimant outside the realm was not enough. My beautifully executed plan. Oh well. Guess it's time to rally the troops. And of course, we're gonna also want to grab our allies. Thanks for coming, guys. It's looking like the bulk of our opposition will be right here in Upland. So depending on what our allies do, we're going to probably be fighting and sieging in this territory right here. Right now, we're just dancing back and forth with the opposition, and neither side is willing to commit to a battle. It also appears our allies are finally arriving from the sea, and oh boy, do they look beefy. I think they're attempting to respect supply limits here, so we're going to keep chasing Sigurd's troops in hopes that they'll eventually follow us. The enemy seems to have settled on a defensive post right here, and I guess it's time to fight. It does show us as favored, and given it reads, opponent recently disembarked, it must be counting my allies joining. Yep, here they come, and although we're even in size, we still have another 4K en route. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see. I really don't think this faction has a fighting chance at this point. Given we're right on this holding, let's go ahead and leave some besiegers to do their thing. We'll go ahead and send the rest to ANGERMANLAND to do the same. You know, we're in the midst of a civil war. I think right about now is the perfect time to go on a hunt. No? It looks like we're hunting right alongside our troops in ANGERMANLAND, and we've upset the locals. But I think they've got some bigger problems on their hands. Oh, hey, little guy. You want to hang out with Vlegende? Cool, he'll be right over. Oh, Bryce too. All right, why not? What the heck? Is this some sort of birthday party? Sure, Rizzo can attend as well. Man, this kid is like that friend that sends you multiple text messages instead of just writing it all in one. Come on, man. Alright, our first siege completes, and it's time to move up into the capital here. We've got quite a bit of war score, so hopefully we won't have to travel much further than these nearby counties. Oh, there we go. The resistance is back, and it also appears we've inherited a few counties. We'll go ahead and make Bryce a duke, and you know what? Why not? Anthony V and Vlegende, you guys can hold counties as well. All these kids in charge, there's definitely not going to be much time for birthday parties in the near future. Now that they're my little allies and, oh, it looks like we can modify Bryce's contract. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take more troops. Wait, why did I get Oh, no! Tyranny! The menu literally told me I can do this. Oh, this game is just out to get me. Well, at this point, my wife knows the deal. When I'm starting to get stressed out, she gets that lovely golden shower. Wait, that didn't come out right. For now, we'll just ignore the mental break. We should have plenty of time to give out more gold and stuff before this happens again. Little Spartus is bugging me about teaching her to ice skate. Shouldn't you be at some sort of birthday party or something? You know, I've got a war to wage, which seems to have been simplified a bit as our allies have captured Duke Sigurd during their siege. Oh, and somehow we've got his daughter. You know, I love how Callum isn't even involved in all this. Honestly, who the hell are you and why are you even doing this? Guess we're gonna have to now run south towards Countess Magda. She's got a small bit of troops waiting for a beating and that'll be the first stop. And as they get absolutely crushed, looking at the faction tab, yeah, it's literally just this random countess fighting on Callum's behalf. And she's only got 3 knights to her name at this point. Yeah, this is over. Only thing left to do is to ruin Magda's day. We'll float back down to Rana and get that final siege started. Of course, this again. Yeah, our family's gonna be huge. Also, I've got some demand payment options available, but nope, I'm not gonna fall for it this time, especially given these amounts of gold. As we start, hopefully, the final siege here, it appears Duke Dan is now eyeing our crown. Man, these vassals are out of control. To buy us some time, though, we're gonna go ahead and transfer one of these guys to Sigurd. Now, I know this might make Sigurd a bit more powerful, but I see this as a future problem because right now he's in jail and I don't think we'll be able to join more factions. Oh, hey Scotland, how the heck did you get all the way out here? As we ponder this and the many questions of our realm, our siege on Countess Magda is just about to finish. And there we are. So be it. Now that that's over with, let's go ahead and take care of the prisoners. First off, Countess Magda. Yeah, you have no business with this title. Thank you. We'll go ahead and follow that up by recruiting this peg-legged knight. And then, you know what? To send a message to everyone, it's time for execution. Oh, 10 gold, Magda? No, thank you. This time, you pay with your life. See ya. We'll just move her title over to Vleyende, and yeah, I think that's a wrap. I thought getting Callum out of the realm would have avoided a faction war, but in the end, we still had to fight. Given he's an independent duke and on the border of some powerful Christians, I'm curious to see what happens next. If he does survive, I think we'll try playing as him and maybe enacting our revenge on ANGERMANLAND, but you know what? Let's just see what happens. For now, I think we'll stop things here as we've finally gotten rid of our unofficial rival and we're at peace. So take care, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.